Ladies and gentlemen, Kolawole Idowu, a privileged preacher of the world, a published speaker, mentor, teacher, and life coach, the CEO of Purpose House International, an organization that focuses on exposing the world to information and resources that will help them fulfill purpose, the director of School of Success, the Training Institute, running the monthly outreach, success class, and success chart for over 4 years now, where people are taught the principles of success in every area of life. And by the grace of God, he has helped numerous discover their vision in life and pursue it. He is also the host of Telehost, a faith development class where Christians are taught the deep truth of the scriptures. Welcomes you to Purpose House International for the first edition of School of Success in the year 2020. Vision and Purpose.
I have two approaches that I apply to discovering of our vision. One is straightforward, the other one requires a lot of effort. Number one is the direct approach, that is, the manufacturer can tell you and give you the manual of why he's giving you that product. That's direct approach. For example, you have an element. For example, if somebody has this element, you may be confused. You may not know. Somebody may see this element. For example, if you take this to a local environment, what is this? It's a pen, but they say, this pen doesn't have pointed mouth. Where did they press? So if you try to press it, in the process of pressing it, it will spoil it. But if the person accesses the manual, can the person know why this is existing? That's direct approach. If you can consult the manufacturer to give you the reason for this product, you can get it. And that's from God. We have said God is the source of every vision because God is the creator of all things. Creator of all things. Creator of fan, creator of... Somebody said it's human being that created fan. Yes, the raw product was done by God. The raw material was done by God. So, you can consult the manufacturer. You can consult the creator, you can know why. So, our creator is God. So, if you can consult God, it's possible that you have a direct description of why this product is existing. Number two is the indirect approach. The indirect approach and the direct approach, if both applied, we end at the same point. But we teach both approaches. The direct approach is to sit down and have an attention with God and ask questions. Why am I here? What is the assignment you gave to me? And open your mind for him to speak. Then you pick it up from there. I've seen several individuals who were able to get their vision statement directly, and those vision statements contained all the elements that are in a proper vision statement. Perfect. They have the what, why, where, who, when. Yet they got it directly from God. So it's a sharp approach to getting your vision. But going through the indirect approach also makes you to be educated and knowledgeable about what you are doing. And that's why basically we'll be dealing with the indirect approach. When we get to Telehost, we talk about direct approach, because that one is faith development class. But here we develop minds. Here we develop spirit. We develop mind in the School of Success. In Telehost, we develop the spirit. Now, the first element there, which is ask your maker, is a direct approach. But the second element is search inside. Search inside. Now, if you look at search inside, is all encompassing. And that's why I was talking about conditioning. Conditioning may make us lose focus on who we really are. Our personality. You know, some of us, our personality, your personality cannot change. Your character can change. Your personality cannot change. You don't develop personality, you develop character. Personality is your temperament, simply put. Character is what we call the word character, I think from Latin, word character, which means mask. What you put on your face. How many of us have been to movies before that some people will put, when somebody wants to act like a demon, what do? You put demon mask on the face of the person. Character is like that. Your personality is inside, the mask on the surface. But people relate more with the mask than what is inside. Are you getting what I'm saying? And the word character means to chepo, like a chisel, to chisel. So the shape remains when you properly chisel it properly. So, but we're talking about personality. That's who you are. Because there's a relation between your personality and your vision. For example, for those who are in the spiritual angle, most prophets have temperaments. And their temperaments are related to their assignment. Some in temperaments are violent. And their violence is needed in their office. So there is a way your temperament has something to do with your vision. And that's why you must search it. And that's why I said, now, your childhood upbringing, which is your conditioning, is also very important. There are some of us that we have some dreams while we were young, that because of the environment that we were placed, killed those dreams. Those dreams were sincere dreams that we had when we were young, and they were pure dreams, aiming towards what we were meant to be in life. But because of the conditioning of where we are, it changed. And you know what I mean by conditioning? That, for example, I said it in the first instance that you are born into the house of where everybody is a pastor. Definitely, you are the next pastor. Because the environment has conditioned you to be a pastor. You are born in a house where everybody cooks. You are conditioned to cook. No, naturally you just cook. And you just follow that line of cooking. So if somebody is also born in a house where they steal, the person naturally steals, either with pen or with mouth or with gun. He's just stealing. Because the person has been conditioned. If you are born in a house where people are tailors or fashion designers, there is a way it has influence on you. Why? Because you see now, for example, somebody was saying that there was a young lady whose fiancé is trying to move close to her. And the fiancé wanted to be calling, how are you doing, and all that. But the lady doesn't want. You know, some lady doesn't want that kind of a thing. I have met one lady before, and the lady said, but this person will be over there and you'll be over here. He said, it's not good that husband and wife are in the same place. He said it's not good. He said, when they have distance, the love will be growing, then they meet again. The love is before the love goes down, they go again to, it's conditioning. So this guy was trying to move closer to the lady, but the lady is saying that the guy is overbearing. He's disturbing her. So the man, which is a psychologist, now asked the man, how did your father live with your mother? The lady's eyes just got open. That the father only comes home during weekend. So he's a weekend kind of a love person. She has been conditioned that way. I've had several individuals before that said, you ask too many questions. For example, somebody told you that I'm going to Ibadan. They don't expect you to call them. They expect you to know, let me get to Ibadan and sleep and rest. After that, you can call. But when you call them, where are you now? They will switch off their phone. They will switch off their phone. So when they finish switching on, they now call them. Say, why I've been calling you since the network. The Z network. Why? Because they have been conditioned that you don't call too much. Maybe by the way their parents relate together, they have been conditioned that way. So when the guy told, how did your parents? He said, I knew that the parent is a wicked person. So if we want everybody around him to also be behaving that way. Whereas there are some people, they want you to even be calling them every time. Like one time I told my wife that what I need to do now is to record I love you on the radio. So anytime I see you, I just play it. I love you. So just know that consistently I love you. When you want to hear me, just press it. Because some people consistently they want you to be saying it. Whereas some people have been conditioned. You don't say I love you until his birthday. Or wedding anniversary. That is the way they are conditioned. So at times our conditioning has actually covered up our redefinition. So we are now looking at our conditioning as our vision. That's why so many people follow their condition and yet they feel empty. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So your conditioning is not you. You have been conditioned because of the environment created. For example, I was talking with somebody and said, this temperament of the thing you are saying is not actually like that. Of course, some people temperament are complicated. It's not always like that and all that. He said because somebody who is a melancholy who lives in the ghetto, you have an hybrid melancholy. It's a melancholy, somebody who doesn't like to go out, but now lives in the ghetto. You know that's trouble on his own. The behavior will scatter. It will be quietly troublesome. When you say the gentle and you know it's cooking up trouble. Well, so you may not be able to define what kind of temperament is that person running. But no, normally you are supposed to study somebody and understand the temperament of this person to help us. Okay, this is your temperament, this fits into your vision, this fits into this fits into this. Yes, this is your vision. But because of the childhood environment that the person grew from, it has altered the person's destiny, sort of altered the person's characteristics, properties. You get to some place, for example, some ions are not supposed to magnetize. But when they move close to a magnet, what happens to them? They begin to magnetize. Because how do they magnetize? Because their bonding has changed. Their structure, internal structure has changed to start behaving like a magnet, whereas they are still iron. But separate them too much from that environment, they return back as their real person. Are you getting what I'm saying? So your conditioning may give a false definition of who you are. So we must try to go back the memory lane to actually who are you? Because that's when you can have real satisfaction, not your conditioned personality, your real identity. Because now, why are we talking about identity? You can't see. Your vision is you. Your vision is you. If you miss your identity, you will miss your vision. Because there is something inside of you that gives you joy, but there is something that your environment tells you to do. Now you have been trained, in that kind of environment to live that kind of life. Whereas there is a yearning inside of you. Of course, we must also know that our childhood environment, for example, there are individuals that they suffered from child abuse while they were young, and they believe that is their vision. Throughout their life, they have been looking for a way to solve child abuse problem. Of course, circumstance and situation can point you to your vision, but circumstance and situation can also condition you against your vision. And that's why I said conditioning can help you and can go against you. You can be conditioned to be doing what you are born to do. You can also be conditioned to be doing what you are not born to do. Are you getting my point? So you must actually now divide between the two. Some of us actually know who we are. If you sit down in your reasons, you sit down calmly, you know this is not me. But when you stand up to act, it's a different person. Just like Paul said, things that I want to do are not the things I'm doing. That's conditioning. Are you getting what I'm saying? What I want to do is not what I'm doing. You know when you sit down to look at yourself, you know what gives you joy. You know the thing. But it's a different thing that you act out as a person. So you must look at it as, what are the factors that are contributing? Why am I behaving this way? Is it natural with me? Is this behavior giving me joy? Is this attitude giving me joy? Is this my real attitude? Is it my real behavior or I'm conditioned? And why am I conditioned this way? Now you begin to now look at the experiences you have gone through in life and you begin to de-experience them. Or else, you will be living another person's life. And you can never be fulfilled by living another person's life. You can never be satisfied. You can't discover your real vision by living another person's life. Because that looks as if that is the way of life. That looks as if that's what gives other people joy. That looks as if that's what gives other people's happiness. You know, I was saying at the time that all the wives of the governor at the time is better than everybody is doing. Is it that none of them have vision other than better life? Conditioned in such a way that the woman is supposed to be in kitchen for life. Those are conditions. Maybe because of your mother. Your mother is full housewife. So you have been conditioned that you must be a full housewife. Or your mother is a social person. It's always going out, never in the house. So you can also be conditioned that a woman is not supposed to be in the house. So you now pick a vision, whereas your vision may be something that looks like someone who's supposed to be a pastor's wife. To always be in the house. But the way you are conditioned, I must socialize. As long as the person is coming and says, I have a vision, so forget it. Forget it. If you are you going to be a pastor? Yeah, forget it. I don't like you. Because the way you are conditioned, you have to socialize. You won't allow me to wear the latest trends. Forget about it. I won't be able to use car. No, I will post on Instagram. No, I won't be able to do it, but I forget it. Go and look for another person. Because of the way you were conditioned, which may not actually be your vision. So these are factors that affect how we discover our vision, what we want to do in life, what we want to become in life. So we go through the process, but before we do that, because I want to believe that as we are ending this class, we'll do a quick sketch of our vision. And but of course, if you want to go through the full class, I'd like you to join full discovery class, vision discovery class by 28th of this month, because that's where we'll be looking at it. We are going to spend a whole week doing that, minimum 4 hours every day. To do that, we're going to do practicals and all that. So please join our vision discovery class. Then you'll be able to go through that 1 week. Then I believe by the time you do that, you should be settled in your vision. Now, what are characteristics of vision? Now, I have about 4 characteristics. They can be bigger than that, but all of them are around this. Must satisfy God, must satisfy man, and must satisfy you. And lastly, must be bigger than. Some of us have vision that we can finish in a year. We are only spreading it over 35 years. If somebody picks your vision, can finish it within even 1 hour, say, and that's why it means as soon as you finish that vision, you are permitted to die. Because after your vision, there's no reason for living. You are an accidental discharge if you still live after you have concluded your vision. If this share has concluded the assignment, it turns to a scrap. Is that not? You have lost it, you have lost everything. So it means your vision, you conclude it when you are about to die. It's a lifetime job. If you exhaust at 30 years, so it means you should return back to the factory for an upgrading. So one, it must satisfy God. Because nobody creates a product that works against it. You can't create a product that will be against you. So I can't say there are some things people do. I can't say God will give you a vision to create a drug that will be killing the people he created. Can God do that? Can you do that? You can't. Create a drug that will kill your children. Can you do that? No. So, if the vision is working against God, can God give somebody a vision that will spoil and defy the people he created. Vision like pornography, creative pornography stuffs that create sexual perverseness stuff. No, there are some people who have that as vision. But can that be God? Does it satisfy God? No. It doesn't satisfy the first condition of a true vision. God cannot give you vision that will be killing your health, killing people's health, and you say that's vision. And that's why you see, some people take people who are their role model, who are, nah, that's why I said, doing well does not mean you are in the line of your vision. The whole manner of songs people sing nowadays, yes, you can be gifted. And that's, you must be careful about this. Now, I told you when you were created, everything you need as raw material for your vision was created with you. Mark what I said. When you were created, all the things you need as raw material for the fulfillment of your vision were created with you. What you only need is to fine-tune them and work on them. So it's possible for somebody to abuse that gift and talent. And that's what even scripture says, gift of God are without repentance. Is somebody get what I'm saying? So you can hear somebody singing, doing well, all those one. Yet the person is doing well, using the gift God gave him or her, yet he's using it against God. Are you getting what I'm saying? It doesn't satisfy this first condition. It doesn't satisfy God. No matter how successful the person has become in life, any vision that does not satisfy God is not what? It's not a true vision. And I told you 3 perspectives about vision. Number 1 is spiritual perspective. Remember? Number 2 is contemporary perspective. That is contemporary perspective. I want to become the richest man in Osun State. That is a vision. And it's possible, whether you are a believer or you are a non-believer. Sir, it's possible. The principle of as far as your eyes can see applies to both believer and non-believer. Get it? It's a universal principle. So if it doesn't satisfy God, it's not a true vision and it's not from God. It must, remember we said in one of the definitions of vision that is a puzzle that you are filling in God's plan. It's a puzzle. And you know how puzzle used to look like. They have a lot of different, all of them have unique shapes. So it is a space you are filling there. It's God that drew the master plan. You're only occupying a space in that master plan. So you can't develop, and that's why vision is discovered, it is not created. Now, in the contemporary perspective, you create vision. In the contemporary, we create vision. That is, I want to become the richest man in Africa. That's a vision. You create it. You create it. But in this perspective, you discover vision. That is, you are a raw material delivered, so you begin to now explore. What am I meant for? That somebody giving you a phone. You don't know the capacity of that phone until you begin to explore what the content. For example, somebody gave you a phone that doesn't have manual. You can less abuse it. And that's what actually is happening to us. Human beings are created. Where's your manual? Where's your manual? Where's your manual? Where's your manual now? Because every product has a manual, except Igbo product. By then you need some instructions on manuals. You need paracetamol or this because you will see some. It's not broken. It's not pieces English, and you will be surprised what is there. We don't, for example, let's say, for example, believers will say, Bible is their manual. Good. Bible is the best manual. Of course, Jim Rohn said, one of the greatest books that his mentor told him to look at is the Bible. Is that it has all the principles you want to engage in life. Because the lessons there, but I have not recovered from what I told you about what I saw about Abraham as far as you can see. You know God took Abraham out in the night, in the morning. In the morning and told him to be counting stars. Hey, God, tell me, how do you count stars in the morning? That's where we have morning star. Jesus is morning star, not night star. Morning star is different from night star. Night star doesn't struggle to light, but morning star, you have to be bright. You have to be bright to be brighter than this light. It's like somebody putting on torch now. If you put on torch now and everybody feels the effect of the torch, that may be a burning. That must be a burning torch. That you put light torch here now and everybody is feeling the effect of the torch. Lightning. This is unique. That's day star. Abraham was carrying star during the day. As far as your eyes can see. That's manner. But you don't have manner. Everybody is exploring themselves by your features. You explore how good a forest. How you want to look at how best a laptop is. You go inside to check the properties. You look at it, whether it has camcorder inside. You begin to check whether it has how many ports does it have. It didn't come with manner. No testing. You begin to be the one to do the checking yourself. That's what we are doing. To actually know what is the purpose of this, whether it's a workstation or it's an ordinary laptop. You are now categorized by the properties of that particular product. That's who you are. So, does it satisfy God? Number two, it must satisfy man. That is, it must solve man's problem if it is a vision from God. Of course, I told you that you are a solution in the mind of God before you were created. That's your vision. The solution in the mind of God that initiated your creation. So it must satisfy man, that is, must solve man's problem. Every vision must solve man's problem. If your vision is only solving your problem, that's not from God. It must solve what? Man's problem. That is, must satisfy man. Every vision. If you have a vision that kills men, that's not from God. So true vision must satisfy men, must solve man's problem. And number three, must satisfy yourself. You definitely enjoy it. Remember I told you the definition of success is what? Doing what you like to do and somebody is paying you to do it. So it must satisfy you. You do it and it will satisfy you. And number four, it must be bigger than you. Every vision is bigger than you because the vision will outlive you. You just have a short time in the space of life. When you are through with your own, somebody takes over from there. It's a continuum. When you are done with your own, somebody takes it to another level. Somebody takes it to another level. Somebody takes it to another level. This is not the kind of light that Thomas Edison discovered. It's a incandescent bulb light. Those ones that used to show yellow. But it didn't do anything saving bulb. As it stopped there, somebody took over. Somebody took over. Somebody took over. Until we have what we are talking about today. So that's it. Then, let's look at this analysis. And that's why I said, this is where we are coming to the topic, vision and purpose. Where we are going to be separating vision from purpose from mission. I like doing this analysis, PVM analysis, to give clarity to the subject of vision. Now, because if you discover your vision without discovering your purpose, you can still be confused. It's better done from purpose to vision, from vision to mission. And that's why we say most of the time that your talent, your gifting is not your vision. Your talent, your gifting is not your vision. Because, let's go. Now, let's look at this simple analysis of purpose, vision, and mission. Purpose is the problem you are solving. The original reason for creating you, or original reason for creation of a thing, that is the purpose. That is the problem you are actually addressing. Now, vision is not the end. Vision is the end product. But the problem that brought about the vision is the purpose. If there are no purposes, there should not be vision. If your vision is Lagos, why am I going to Lagos? The reason for going to Lagos is the purpose. How to get to Lagos is the mission. But what you are saying as a vision is Lagos. I see Lagos. But the question is, what are you going to do in Lagos? Somebody is going to Lagos to go and eat. Somebody is going to, for example, some people travel to Dubai to go and eat. Some people travel to Dubai to go and study. Some people travel to Dubai to go and do tourism. But all of them have the same destination. So your vision may look the same, alike, but purpose don't usually look alike. Because the problem all of you are solving may not look alike. And that's why most of the time I try to use churches as an example. The ultimate goal of every church is the same. Is to recruit people for heaven. Is that not? Is to recruit people for heaven. But the purpose of each church is different. Some is faith. Some they focus on faith, why their other topics become secondary. Some focus on Holy Spirit, while other topics become secondary. Some focus on holiness, while other topics become secondary. Not that they are not important. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, all of them are recruiting people for the destination. And the way everybody does their own is different. Now, some do their own as writing books. Some doing their own by standing behind pulpit. Some doing their own by recording. Some even have centers like teleos, where you just train people about their faith. All of it is towards the same goal. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? Are you getting what I'm saying? So that's why your purpose is the problem you are solving. Your vision is the product that is solving the problem, while your mission is how to get a product. Now, I will explain it better with this. Now, the problem you want to solve is what? Hunger. There's an error here. Hunger. The product that is solving the problem is what? Food, which is your vision. The vision is food, while the mission is eatery, restaurant. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, the problem is hunger that you are solving, which is your purpose. The vision is food, which is your vision. And the means, the mission, the methodology is what? Eatery, restaurant, mama put. So, what most people see is food. But the truth is this food can solve different problems. Now, I was saying in my vision discovery class that, for example, what was this chair for? For example, chair, what is it for? What is the purpose of this chair? Oh, you're talking now? For sitting. Now, if this chair gets to where they sell it, what's the purpose? There are some altar that you get to. There are some seats that they never start on it. What's it for? Do you know there are some altars like that? Yes. They just put some golden seats there, but the pastor never sat on it. Nobody sits on that seat. What is it for? It's decoration. It's a gold seat. It's decoration. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, this chair here is for sitting. But when this chair goes to somebody who says it's a product, but both of them are still here. I don't think you get what I'm saying. So the fact that all of us have the same vision, this is the end. Food, share. You are saying in your vision, share. Now, what are you going to do with share? For example, somebody saw in his vision singing. Said, that's why I joined choir. But singing for what? To solve what problem? Somebody can be a singer, and be an evangelist, and be a prophet, and be a teacher, and be an educationist. All of them, they are still singer. Are you getting what I'm saying? So, but what you see in the vision is singing. But what is the purpose of singing? That's why I said it's possible for you to know your vision and not know your purpose. And you will fulfill vision if you don't know your purpose. Because what brought about the vision is the purpose. The problem you are going to solve with the vision. Are you getting what I'm trying to point at you? So it may look as if all of you are doing the same thing, but you may be solving different problems. Now, the problem that Mama put is solving is different from the problem that Mr. Bates is solving. Yes, food. But are they solving problem food for the different people, the same people? No. And that's why if every church is Methodist, some people will not make it. If every church is, for example, Catholic, some people will not make it. If every church is Mountain of Fire, some people will not make it. If every church is Winner, some people will not make it. We have varieties that are thanks to different personalities. Are you getting me? All of them are recruited towards heaven. Is somebody getting what I'm saying now? Now, you know that now, you don't need only to know about your vision, you also need to know about your purpose. And that's what we call it problem statement. For those who do research, we call it problem statement. What is the problem that you are solving? What makes you unique from others? What makes you separate from others? That is the purpose. All of us can be fashion designer, but there must be something. Now, I bought a cloth, and because I wanted to be careful about the kind of cloth I wear, so that I won't be promoting some stupid things. But I saw that in all the stuffs that I bought, they were only writing motivational quotes. I can, if you can. If you can do this one, you can do this one. And vision it. All of it are motivational quotes. So I went to the website to go and do it. They now say their mission is to motivate people through printing this information. Can you imagine that? They may be doing what I am doing, but not by the means by which I'm doing it. Are you getting? You need to know this so that you won't think, oh, everybody is doing the same thing. I have met people before who told me that Pastor, this vision, because when I talk about vision, I go into a different dimension from every other person. So this vision you are talking about, vision of everybody is to make heaven. It used to be useless on that. So why here on that? Nobody needs my gift in heaven. I'm telling you. Want to go and fabricate car in heaven? Drive it to where? Nobody needs to sing it. Everybody will be singing in heaven. Forget about it. Everybody will be singing in heaven. Jesus will be the one to compose the song. So if you can compose there, please compose all the composables. Nobody is going to compose. If you want to compose, Hallelujah Chorus is still one of the best songs. Do you see? If you have sung Hallelujah Chorus before, you will know what I'm talking about. A choir will struggle for years to know what Hallelujah Chorus. I sang it to a point that I can pick key D from the drill. Hallelujah Chorus is a key D. I'm not talking about these contemporary churches. You don't know about those ones. It's a key D. Now, when I say do remember, so I know where to start. I know where to stay at key D, and then I'm saying it without keyboard. Now, that thing was given to Handel, a blind man. As soon as he saw the angels in heaven singing now, he became blind and delivered that song. Until tomorrow, if you sing that song correctly, not this one they are singing as if they are playing drum. if you sing it correctly, your head will swell. I mean, when they put the proper thing and they sing with the right voices, not you are talking. I mean, you are properly singing. Why? Because everybody has their own giftings. Some people are singing. Some people are singing to solve problems, like contemporary problems. Some people are singing to educate people about how to live your life. Are they not singing? Some people are singing to evangelize. Amana tete mabo, amana tete mabo wa. Ayenda lulo. Whereas some people are singing that you stay on earth. To live your life to the maximum. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every now and then. Can you see that is see? Spread my wings and fly away. That is a song. Is it a bad song? No. But all of them are singing, but they are solving different problems. Somebody is about to commit suicide. Hear one song. Oh, life is good. Come on, another song. Evangelist. So when you are misbehaving, when you hear that song, because now, all of them are singers. The vision you saw is song, but the song is doing different things. It's doing different things, solving different problems. Are you getting the point I'm making now? So we must actually understand what is our purpose. I don't know if this sense. What is our purpose? What are we doing with it? What is your purpose? What is the problem you are meant to solve with your vision? So that's why we must be careful to stay enough on this point to be able to decipher what you're actually meant to do. Now, I'll quickly rush, then we close the class for the remaining people. Now, when I'm through with this, now, purpose, vision, mission analysis. Now, I look at this as production dimension to vision. For example, problem you are meant to solve, product that is solving it, and the process that is solving the product. Now, number two is why, what, and how. That's a question dimension to it. Question dimension, why, what, and how. Your purpose is why, your vision is what, and your mission is how. Now, another view is problem view, the challenge, the solution, and the procedure. Your purpose is the challenge, your vision is the solution, and your mission is the product. Now, research dimension, justification, aim, and methodology. Your justification for the project, the aim of the project, and your methodology of the project. Your methodology is your mission. Now, I tried analyzing my own vision. Now, what is my purpose? Is to help men fulfill purpose. That's my purpose. What's my mission? Expose them to information and resources. And what is my vision? A fulfilled generation of fulfilled men. That's what I see. Men who have maximized their potential. That's the generation I see. But how do I do it? I do it by supplying them information and resources, as I'm doing now. And also, my purpose is to solve that problem of unfulfillment. Now, if you understand comprehensively well your vision, you should be able to put it in a sentence. If you are still writing 10 sentences to describe your vision, it means you don't understand that comprehension. Now, we'll stop here in this class. And then I'll give you a few assignments. Then we go to how we discover our vision. Now, with what you have heard in this class now, can you write 10 things that you think you should be doing to fulfill your vision? Quickly. We can walk from the mission to vision. We can walk from purpose to vision. So we can always come back at vision. We can walk from mission to vision. We can also walk from purpose to vision. As we get to vision discovery class, we look at how to develop core values for our vision, how to make plans for our vision, how to pursue our vision. This is just like an introductory class of a normal vision discovery course. Of course, the introductory classes are more elaborate than what we have now. So I'd like you to write minimum 10 things that your vision constitutes. 10 things that your vision constitutes. 10 things that you think these are the things I want to live for. These are the major things I want to live for. I don't want anything outside this. These are just basic things I want to live for. Or these are basic problems that I believe I am created to solve. Okay. I believe most of us would have written about 5 or thereabout. Now, I'd like you to consider each of those elements that you wrote. Some of them will be your ambitions. Remember, consider your conditioning, that they are your true picture of what you actually want to live for. You may have to cancel some out, and actually the ones that come from your inner mind. Then, after you have done that, now summarize them in a sentence, preferably. What problems are they pointing out? What is the common denominator? What is the common denominator of all this? I give an example of mine. Mine, I like to run a bookshop. I like to give books to people to read. I like to help them become all they want to be via books. I like talking to people. I like going out to speak to people. I wish to run a library. Also, I have a mentorship class and all that. Now, all these things, what's the common denominator to help them discover purpose and fulfill life? So there must be a common denominator for all these things you have written. If one is standing out, it may not be part of your vision. So there must be a common denominator of everything that you have written. Something, a base that is common to a problem that all the things you wrote is going to solve. If you mention that problem, all these are means to solve the problem. They are means to solve the problem. They are all pointing to that same point. All of them, they are all pointing to that same point. That's what I mean by common denominator. It has a common denominator. It has a common denominator, that is, all that you are doing is pointing to the same. So now, if you work it very well, what you have written previously will now become your mission, can become your mission statements. That is, they are actually telling you that is the way. If you can do all these things, you will achieve this product. If you can do all these things, are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If you can do all these things, they are mission statements that can help you achieve the main goal. So the main goal is what I want you to write now. A statement that pulls together all you have written. I told you that my own is to expose, and I chose my words, expose the world to information and resource. What I'm doing to you in this class is to expose you to information and resource. I wrote a book, Vision Made Simple. It's also to expose you to information and resource that will make you fulfill a purpose. So all the books I'm going to write is to help you fulfill purpose. So book publishing is part of the means that I'm going to be using to fulfill my assignment. So all of what I'm doing is as a common denominator to expose men to information and resource that will help them fulfill purpose. So write your own statement now. If your vision statement is not clear, you won't be able to pursue it. I like what scripture said in Habakkuk 2. It said, write the vision and make it plain. If it's not plain, you can't run. You can't run. And make it plain. That is, make it clear. Of course, you know that a vision statement must be smart. You know what we mean by smart? Must be simple, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Must be simple, that is, must not be ambiguous, something you can recite. Must be measurable, must be achievable, must be realistic, and must be time-bound. You must also know that a genuine vision statement must have how, what. How are you going to do it? An element of your methodology. How are you going to do it? Must also have what you are going to do. How you are going to do it. What? Look at my own. To expose, that's what I am going to do. Information and resource. What I am going to do. How am I going to do it? Expose them. What is the end? Fulfill purpose. So you must have how, what, and you must also have the why, the target. The target to expose the world. It's not necessary that it has all these elements, but it's important that it has minimum 2, especially the how and the what. An element of your mission statement, and I tell people, your vision statement is an element of your mission statement and your purpose statement. An element of the problem you are solving and how you are going to solve it. Combined together makes your vision statement, just like your body and your spirit makes your soul. Because soul doesn't exist, it's the combination of the spirit. When God breathed into man, he became a living soul. So the soul is the combination of body and spirit. So when your body goes, the soul goes also. Because the combination of, so you must have an element of your mission statement and the element of your purpose statement. So if you are done with that, read it to yourself. If it flows, it should flow. Thank you very much.
To get more of Kolawole Idowu's teachings on success principles, purpose discovery, time management, leadership, and more, visit our website at www.purposehouseinternational.org, and for more inquiries, dial 080-6251-5992, helping you fulfill purpose.